I've been following the revenge subreddits for years, and I never imagined I'd find myself in a situation worthy of a post. But here I am, keyboard in hand, ready to share my story. A few years back, I was in a relationship with my college sweetheart, Mia. We were young and full of dreams, often hanging out at local food stalls, or as we called it in the Philippines, Tuhog Tuhog. We'd feast on skewers of barbecue, isawan, fried street food, and sweet banana turon while planning grand romantic futures over plates and platters that cost less than $1 each. But life isn't always a fairy tale. Despite my ambition, I struggled financially after graduation. Mia, on the other hand, came from a well-off family. She always mentioned how my lack of money worried her. One evening, after yet another argument about my finances, she decided it was time to end things. She told me she needed someone who could support her, someone who could take her places, not just to the nearest two-hog stall. Her words stung, but they lit a fire within me. I found myself sitting at our favorite food stall, nursing a heartache but fueled by determination. I promised myself I would prove her wrong. I wouldn't seek revenge out of spite, but I would become someone who could build a future made of dreams, not just romantic fantasies over skewered chicken. I dove into work, juggling multiple jobs. I started selling handmade crafts online, ran a small side hustle cooking meals for busy professionals, and attended night classes to improve my skills. Each sale, each lesson learned, drew me closer to my goal. Years went by, and slowly but surely my efforts began to bear fruit. I invested my savings into a small food business catering local events, taking inspiration from our beloved Two Hog stalls. Fast forward 5 years. I had turned my small venture into a booming restaurant chain that celebrated local Filipino street food, highlighting the very dishes Mia and I once savored in that humble setting. I called it Tuhog Dreams, and it became an instant hit in my city. People lined up for hours just to get a taste of the nostalgic flavors that reminded them of home. Did I think about Mia? Of course. She was the catalyst, lighting a fire that pushed me toward success. I didn't wallow in bitterness. Instead, I